that even
That's
mean?
what I'm saying. What does it mean?
Babe, that's my whole life. You're just so...
Just because podcast.
Hey. I'm tired.
I'm very tired.
Friday was the latest we ever did. Feels later because we did stuff today. No, it'd be sweet if you could,
Wait.
Yeah.
Are we already doing this?
Why do you do that?
I don't know, because I don't know if this
Ready and go. You know what'd be sweet? I was thinking of if you could set like your brain to like if you go to bed at like because no matter what time I go to bed, I'm gonna wake up at the same time every day, 6:30, 7 o'clock. I'm gonna wake up. Like if I go to bed at 1 o'clock or 10, I'm still gonna wake up at 6:30. So it'd be nice if you can be like if you go to bed at 1, don't wake up till 9.
Yeah, there's no dial for that.
I know, but that'd be so nice.
It goes by your work schedule. Every day you wake up for work, that's your new schedule for life.
Yeah, well, it stinks.
Well, that's how it goes.
It stinks! Like random alarms. I had that down too. People who set random alarms, like for no reason, at like 9:17 at night, an alarm goes off to remind you to do something in 2 weeks.
No, it's my reminder to take my medicine for this rosacea on my face.
Yeah, but you set it for 9:22.
Yeah, I don't know.
My OCD would not be able to let me set an alarm for anything that's not in increments of 5 or 15. It's like your alarm will go off at 12:16 in the afternoon, and then it'll go off again at 1:49 or something else. Dog, can you just lay down? You want to be in it?
She's like my backrest right now.
All right, lay down.
Come here.
Sit.
Come here.
Yeah. You know what else I was thinking about too the other day that
good girl
really gets on my nerves is when you're backing out of the driveway in the morning to go to work, you don't have kids walking down the street, right? Because you leave before they get here.
Yeah, I just have a bunch of cars.
Oh, man. So like, I always get the kids when I'm going to back out of the driveway.
Yeah.
And there's like once in a while, like I'll because I'm backed up and I'm waiting because all the cars are coming by both ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I have to look out for the cars and look out for the kids. But sometimes the kid will be walking down the street, so I pull back forward so he can go by or she can go by.
Yeah. And
like once in a while, I get like a wave. But there's this one girl. I move nothing, never, every morning. Like I want to just back over her one day.
That's your evil side.
That's not evil. That kid didn't learn any manners.
I know.
Right?
Yeah, but just next time bring
wave?
Bring your banana. Bring your
Lay
banana
down.
In the car.
Lay down.
Like your breakfast banana.
Yeah.
And
what?
Yeah, and throw the banana peel at him.
Yeah.
Next time he won't.
That's probably going to be a bad idea for a certain reason. Because of the girl.
Oh. Yeah, but it's just a banana at the end of the day.
Okay, well, anyways, I don't like it. You know, it's like when people say hi. If you're like at like Walmart and you say what's up to somebody and you know them, you nod up. So like if you know the person and you see him, like a guy, he'll be like this. But if you don't know the person, if they're a stranger but you just lock eyes, you do a downwards head nod.
Don't know.
Do you know what I'm saying though?
I never practiced that.
You never go like this to somebody or smile at them when you see them?
I don't do head nods.
I do. You never been like this to somebody? Or seen a guy do it?
I probably did
what's
it.
Up? So like if you know the person, if you're friends, usually the nod will be like this. Hey, what's up? But if you don't know the person and it's a stranger and you're just walking like by and like you both look at each other and like just acknowledge each other, it's like you smile and downwards head nod. So up for knowing people, down for not knowing people. You never noticed that?
No, I'm gonna try it. I'll probably do it the wrong
Well,
way.
I don't think girls do it as much. That's probably why. Guys, I know
yeah,
guys
we're not
do
into
it.
head nodding.
You smile, right?
Yeah, smile.
Walk by people at work, you don't smile at them?
Yeah.
Okay, well, next time, like...
Well, yeah, I smile at everybody.
You never be like kind of a short head nod to, like, acknowledge, how you doing?
Thanks.
Without saying how you doing? It's just like...
I don't know. This is feeling weird now.
But it's true, though. It's up if you know them, down if you don't.
Okay.
Up with hope, down with dope.
With dope?
Yeah. Shh. Someone asked what your favorite part of doing the podcast is. What's your favorite part of doing a podcast? Do you even care? Or are you only doing it because I want to?
I guess my favorite part is when we went to my mom's house tonight and how people were laughing about certain parts of it. That's my favorite part. Is what they think.
That they actually enjoy it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I just like talking. I like hearing myself talk, I think.
And I like actually having time to talk to you. Because we don't talk this much.
Yeah, we do.
Not in a one session kind of thing.
Yeah, not where it's like locked in for a certain amount of time about topics and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we still talk.
What about doing this new segment that we're going to do called One Time with Jen? And there's going to be one story of yours that you had a day. Do you like that?
I do, but I'm not good at telling stories.
You are good at telling stories.
I don't know
but that's what makes
the heading, the body, and the closing. You know what I mean?
Try one right now. Try the time with the air conditioner.
With the air conditioner. See, that's what I mean.
With the air conditioner
when I dropped it out of the window?
Well, you just gave the punchline.
Oh.
You got to lead the story
that's
into
what I'm
it.
Saying.
All right. How about...
Why don't you tell it? You're part
now.
Of me.
I know, but this is a segment for you. Most of these segments are stuff that I lead anyways. It'd be a segment for you. We'll do it next time.
Well, I think what happened... I don't even remember what happened. That's the thing. I know I just dropped the air conditioner out of the window.
I was putting the air conditioner in. I was holding the window down on top of the ledge of the air conditioner.
Right.
And I was getting screws to put screws through it.
Right.
I said, don't, just leave it. Because I had it sitting. I turned to get the screwdriver, and you opened the window to readjust it, and it fell out the window.
Yeah.
And then smashed on the ground.
Yeah.
Because it was the second floor.
Yeah.
See, you could have told that story. You knew the story.
Yeah.
So
I think I try to forget it because I did something bad, Try to throw those in the back file.
Still a good story, though. Why is this battery I just charged this thing. And all the way down to 3
I feel like
buttons.
We're not prepared today.
We're prepared. It's just more loosey-goosey.
Loosey-goosey.
Loosey-goosey. Speaking of loosey-goosey, good transition. Here's something for you. Is anybody else, you probably not even notice it online, but when you go on, it's Facebook especially, because I'm more on Facebook, Instagram, but more people write posts on Facebook, but lose, L-O-S-E, loose, L-O-O-S-E. If one more person on their post spells loose, I'm going to loose my mind. I swear. I see it all. It's like, of all they call you grammar Nazis if you correct people when they spell things wrong or don't use punctuation. I don't do that. But that one word, I see it all the time, people spelling loose, L-O-O-S-E. You didn't even notice?
I mean, I notice things like that, but it doesn't make me angry.
Oh, it makes me angry. Because how do you not know that? And how do you spell loose then?
Right.
With 3 O's?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I feel like the majority of people should know. I guess it's makes me upset how many people do it.
But
not just seeing it once, but how many times I see it.
See, if I write something, most of the time I read it back. So I'm thinking they don't read back what they write.
Well, that's dangerous too.
Yeah.
Some people just write and they don't put any periods, no punctuation. They if you read it, it's like, today I went to McDonald's with my kids and we had a good time. And then after that, we went to the park and I wish that my grandfather was going to do okay. Still in the hospital. I'll let everybody know how he's doing later. Goodbye. Yeah. It's like, whoa, dude.
No period, no beginning.
You don't know where it ends, where it begins. You have to keep reading it too, because if you look away and look back, you forgot where you were.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know why I put their grandfather in the hospital. It's messed up, but my fictional story.
McDonald's and hospital.
Yeah. I use McDonald's a lot.
You do.
I think that's the third time I've used
McDonald's
that
in a line. Like, you hate people at McDonald's.
And I don't
you
even
don't
go
like
to
waiting
McDonald's.
in a line.
Right. And I don't even go there. It's weird.
You got PTSD for some reason.
I do.
Something happened in your life at McDonald's.
Did it?
I'm sure it did.
Yeah.
It's the top of a topic of a lot of your stories. So.
Yeah. Maybe it's just Ronald. Because Ronald's such a...
We need to put you in therapy and really get it out.
Yeah, well, we've already talked about doing therapy.
Who, us?
No, you've told me I should do it. You say it'd be good, but I don't want to do it.
I think you would like it because you don't like to cry or anything.
Would you like to cry?
I think it's healthy to cry.
But you like. There's a difference between being healthy to cry and liking to cry, though.
I like a good movie cry.
And I cry in movies.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yep. We are
How
Marshall.
come I never see you cry?
We are Marshall. I teared. Remember the Titans first time I saw it? The Notebook, teared. Because I don't like bawl. But like I'm
Yeah,
still,
but you need a good bawl.
Why?
Because it loosens it loosens your mind and soul.
Is something wrong with somebody if they don't cry?
I think so.
Is something wrong with somebody? If you had to pick one or the other, would you say something's more wrong with somebody if they didn't laugh ever or didn't cry ever?
I think you need both.
You gotta pick one. And you already know what it is. Because
you gotta laugh, yeah.
Right. And I laugh all the time. So it's not like I'm a robot.
No, you got feelings.
It's not like I'm going to McDonald's.
No, and you got a lot of good feelings. And you're really romantic and people wouldn't know that.
All right, so there you go. So I'm fine. I don't
So
need
you
therapy.
cry internally. I just don't see it.
When I get sad,
I just want to see a tear come out.
When I get sad, it immediately turns to anger. That's how that works.
What can make you cry?
It's like... That's how it goes.
So you shut it off as soon as you feel it. It turns to anger.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it just naturally does that in my brain.
Because you're trying to shut off your feelings.
No, it just transitions a feeling.
Right.
Like
That's what guys do. They control it a different way than girls do.
But I'm not controlling it because I have cried.
You're controlling it. You try to control everything.
No, most things that make me sad make me angry too.
Right.
Right? So the anger I feel stronger
than the
sadness.
You like to just cry it out?
No, never. No. If something happens to the dog, then yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'll cry. Probably a lot.
I'm just saying.
And then I'll get angry.
Because didn't you say there's... I don't know. I thought you said something, and I said therapy would be good for that.
And I went like this. Like that?
I forget what it was.
I went, I'm not going to therapy! Like that? Yes. All right. Okay, moving on. Someone also asked, if money wasn't a factor, what would you be doing with your time every day?
Oh, if money was not a factor?
Yeah.
I would probably get rid of these frown lines. Instead of having to try to smile all the time to try to make them go back up.
I'd
probably
That's your day? That's what you're doing? This isn't if you had money to spend, what would you spend it on? It's what would you do with your time? You're rich now. You have all the money. What are you going to do every day to keep yourself busy? Like me, I would probably...
We can build a house on our own island.
Yeah.
In the middle of like blue water and a safari.
Okay, that's like, and then when you're done, what are you going to do? This is like a day-to-day thing. Like, I would make music. That's what I would do with my time.
Oh, that kind
During the day, I would probably have my own studio. I would record music. That's what I'd do, because that would keep me busy. I could do it for the rest of my life. I would love doing it. So what would you do? Would you paint?
Yes. I would love to try to figure out how to paint, because I like
take
painting.
Painting classes and then learn to paint and paint pictures and be like an artist. Okay, that's what they're saying.
Some painting. I'd probably want to like be a vet at a
volunteer,
like rescue animals.
Well, you could just start your own shelter.
Yeah.
That's kind of like back to the if you could do any job that was asked of us.
I know, but I'm saying like I don't. And I would get a bigger house with a bigger bathroom.
Yeah. Okay. This is just what would you do if you had millions of dollars. But yeah.
But if money's not a thing, then that's what I would want to do. Before I get my art studio set up, I'd want a bathtub.
I get that.
with the big feet on it.
I get it. But
with some bubbles.
the idea is, what would you do like every?
And
like,
I
what's your
wouldn't-
new thing? You're not going to work, so you need something to do every day that will like, keep you busy.
Yeah, and because I don't drink anymore, I'd have a nice bubbly something in the bathtub with me.
All right. Well, this is definitely just.
No, I'm saying. Oh, and some rose petals. I would just like do it all out in the bathtub.
All right.
I don't know why I'm thinking about
Cool. Stuck on the freaking bathtub. But you would paint. That's your answer then.
Yes.
Paint.
After I took a nice long hot bath, I'd start my painting.
I don't know. Like, I think I would do music, but anything I do for too long, like.
Well, then you have your piano.
This. When I drive in the car, I know my piano, my guitar, and I don't do any of them. I just move on to the next thing, which is also part of my point. When I drive in the car and I'm listening to a song, I almost, you know this because you drive with me all the time, I almost never let the song finish
before
I change the next one. I'm always, like, in my head, when I'm listening to a song that I put on that I want to hear, within, like, a third of the song, I'm already thinking, what do I want to listen to next?
Yeah.
And then I'm waiting to play that song. I play that song, then I'm waiting. That's how my brain works all the time with everything. Everything I start doing, I'm going to play piano. I start learning the piano, then I'm like, you know what, guitar would be fun. I buy a guitar. I start playing the guitar. You know what, I want to write lyrics again. I remember I said I was going to start writing, like rock songs, like country songs more, like different types of songs. Back to rap. Like,
I know.
Now I wrote 5 songs for this album, and now I started doing this.
I know. Yeah.
I'm going to do a podcast.
That's what I'm saying.
See what I mean? I'm like, I can't, like, so I don't know, like, I know that would be my plan if I had all that money it would be to make music every day, but I feel like I would, if I had all the money to do whatever I want, I would want to do everything.
Yeah.
So I couldn't pick one thing.
Well, at least you're not a hoarder.
That's 100% unrelated to what I was saying.
No, it isn't. Because on Hoarders, like, this guy had so many cars, like 1 million cars, like a junkyard. Because he kept on saying he was going to fix this car.
Yeah.
And he didn't fix it. So he got another one to fix. Yeah, and all of a sudden, it's a hoarded car. And then his wife was a hoarder inside.
Have you looked?
That was a mess.
Have you looked in that closet, my closet, where my clothes are?
Why?
Because all the stuff I've bought in the last 3 years that I haven't done is in there.
You're a low-key hoarder
hoarded.
then.
It's hoarded all in the closet.
You're hoarding your ideas.
No, those I let go. The stuff I buy, I hoard to do the ideas.
Right, to do the ideas.
Yeah. What do you think would happen if you called them and, like, my husband's out of control and you came over and just opened the closet and just my stuff was in there? Do you think they would be like...
out of control?
Yeah, like that I was hoarding a lot of stuff. And they came over and you were like, they're like, where? And you're like, look at this. And you open the closet door and it's just all my stuff. Do you think they'd just walk out?
I think they'd be like, cut. They want those big time hoarders.
Yeah, the disgusting ones. That show's so gross. I don't know how you watch that show.
Because I like seeing it get cleared out, so they can see what life would be like clean. But then a month later, they're.
But they're all the same to me. It's just like every person says, just here's garbage in your house. Clean the garbage out. Oh, you need therapy. You're better. Next episode, same thing.
Yeah.
Like intervention shows like that. Those are the same too, but completely different each episode.
I think, but it's nice seeing them get help. I think I like that part of it.
Yeah, I guess I just don't.
And I like seeing people when they're when they're throwing the person's stuff out, like they're just like chucking stuff out. And I like watching the people freak out.
So see, you're bad too. It's not just me.
Like they get so mad and like can't let go.
Yeah,
and
I've seen a few. Like
it's funny watching that. Like they can't let go of stuff. I'm like, just let go.
It's an addiction, like anything else.
Same with their pets. All the like 50,000 cats.
That's disgusting.
And like the animal control comes in, and you should see all these cats coming out that have no hair on them, or their hair is all matted and
yeah. There's like urine and feces all over the house.
Yeah, it's like, why do I subject myself to that?
It's disgusting. I don't know.
But I just
other people like it though too. It's not just you.
But I like seeing them get help too at the end. Like some people really do, get help.
Yeah.
But anyways, I don't know where that came into play.
I don't know. That's what we're just talking.
Oh yeah, because
we're riffing.
You're a hoarder of your instruments.
I am definitely a hoarder. I gotta get the phone.
Why?
For that video.
Oh, I was like, it's not ringing.
All right. Lasagna. Garfield eats the lasagna. That's from Married with Children. All right.
Right.
So I came across this video on another podcast, and it was just too insane to not share it. This guy is trying to explain to this lady why he thinks it's proven by scientists that we use about 10% of our brains.
Proven.
Even like Einstein, if he used 10, maybe even 11, who knows? But bottom line is, we don't use more than
That would
10%
be
of our
crazy if we used 100% of our
But
brain.
this guy,
Can you imagine?
Yeah, it would be freaking awesome. I bet you we could fly.
I don't think you could fly. We don't have the
How do you know?
mechanics for that.
How do you know?
Because you can't.
How do you know?
You can't.
There's things that we
You
do
cannot
today that
fly.
people thought we couldn't do back
We
then.
need wings.
Maybe not. Maybe you could levitate. Maybe you could use your brain to move
You
matter
can't.
around you.
You can't.
You
do
can
that.
move the air on top of you, underneath you.
You can't.
Yeah, you can. You
It's
don't know
not
that.
magical powers.
You don't know that.
You'll just be smarter.
Oh, here, it's for you.
Hello?
You don't know that. Anyways, this guy was like saying that we don't know. You gotta watch it. It's hilarious. So I'm gonna play it so you can hear it. Where is it? Where did I save it to? My favorites, right?
Of course, not prepared.
Oh, I'm so prepared.
And there's a dog behind
Where's my
us.
favorites? Oh, here it is.
Like I'm sitting on her feet.
That's all right. She'll be fine. So
I
here
know,
we go.
but I'm not fine.
So, and... Hold
Okay.
on.
You ready? You
All right.
ready for it?
And
It's right
3,
up there.
2, 1.
You can research the human brain and right?
Okay.
It says that we are only capable of using 10% of our
Oh,
brain.
True.
Right?
True so far.
You believe that?
this is what you were
No,
talking
it's,
about.
yeah.
Is you about to say it's true?
I'm saying that's what people say. That is
just
the
said that.
consensus
So it's the consensus
scientifically.
scientifically. So who was the guy that used 11 that made it okay to say everybody's just using 10?
That isn't the right logic.
No.
The same person who
no.
uses 10% of your brain is the one that said 10%.
No, because if you're only using 10% of your brain, you don't even know that you're using 10% of your brain.
It doesn't matter.
He knew it was 10% of your
Who's
brain
he?
based on your brain. You
Who's
don't
he?
have to be using
Who's he?
11% to know someone
Yes.
else. He's saying, I'm 10%, you're
Well,
10%.
he's saying the guy
everyone's
with 11%.
That is not
that-
mathematically
no,
correct.
she's saying that it's not true.
Like someone had to.
That you have to have been using
not what he said.
more than 10% of your brain to
Yeah.
know
You
think
that
he has
everyone
enough
else
rips in
uses.
his
Yes,
chin?
because if you're only using 10% of something, that means you don't know the rest of the 90. You don't know the rest
that's
of the
not-
90.
Yeah, you're right.
So I'm right. Perfect.
No, you're right
So-
about the
Wins
90
the
and
argument.
10.
Okay, so
I'm right.
if I'm only using 10, right? I'm the first person in the world, right? Say I'm Adam. And I
He's
wrote
Adam.
that we
He's
can
the
only
first person
use
in the world.
10% of our brains.
And he wrote
That
it down.
means I would have to surpass the
Because Adam
number
wrote
of
so
No,
much
okay,
stuff.
let me break this down for you.
You can break
Say,
it down.
I'm saying
You're wrong.
I'm a doctor. I am
Yes.
looking at a brain. No, let me
A doctor,
finish.
listen.
Let me
I
finish.
get what you're saying. A doctor
Yes.
has to learn something. And everything a doctor learns is man written. And everything a doctor learns is man written. So you can sit there and tell me you learned it. And yes, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. But it was a word that somebody else concocted.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
What?
Your
He's
argument
not
was
even
that the
making
person
his
said
case
10%
anymore.
used more.
I don't know
And
what
I'm
he's
saying
talking
that is
about.
He
not
doesn't
true.
believe that
We're
it's
still
true. We
hung
only
up
use
on
10% of
my
our brains.
example. We're still stuck on the N word. And I'm trying to bring it all
So he's
together.
basically saying that.
Wait,
That's the end of it.
that's the end of it?
Yeah. So he's basically saying that.
There's more to it.
No, because he went off on something else in the end. I swear to God, I have like 6 seconds left. That's it.
Okay.
You want to argue about it? I'm right. That's what the guy did.
Yeah.
No, I'm right. So I'm right. That's what he said.
Yeah.
So he's arguing that because we only use 10% of our brains, because we don't use the other 90%, that we don't know that we're only using 10 because we're not using the other 90. Right.
Well, the
There's
10% of our brain knows that there's another 90%.
He's saying
out there.
that basically he's saying we won't know that we're using the other 90% because we're not using it. We can't grasp that we don't have more to use because we're not using. We need to use more of that to know we don't have it to use.
He just doesn't know what he's saying because
no. And then he started arguing at the end, saying that this is all something that a doctor wrote. What does that have to do with anything? That it was man written. And then he also said, who was the first man that used 11 that said that? So he thinks that someone that had used 11% of their brain said that everyone else only uses 10. And then he said,
he's Adam.
He said, yeah, pretend I'm Adam. And then he said, and I write down that you only use 10% of your brain. Like, first off, pretend I'm the first man, I'm Adam. You're not writing anything. Adam didn't have a pencil.
So, with science and everything, within our 10% that we access, we figured out that there's another 90% out there.
Yeah.
So within that 10%, we figured that out. Not the 11th guy.
He thinks like what I basically was joking about at the beginning, whereas if we use more, we could fly and stuff. He must, because the 10% we use is enough to know that, like, if we use the other 90, we probably could just figure out stuff faster, grab memories faster, like remember everything. Like, you would be using more access to parts of your brain that you get when you're in your subconscious.
Healing
or meditated.
Probably be easier.
Stuff like that. Little things. Yeah. Maybe like you could probably, I bet you if you use 100% of your brain, you could take, like, if you were a drug addict, you could probably just stop and use parts of it to, like, nullify, that feeling. But he's acting like because we only use
your
the 10,
brain would be stronger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mentally,
it would just
too.
be like a computer with a better RAM in it.
Yeah.
It would just do what it does better. Faster. But not what he's saying.
No, I don't know.
His logic makes 0 sense.
Right.
At all.
I think he's using 1%.
Yeah. I don't even know how he figured that out, why he's only using 0.25% of his brain.
Yeah.
All right.
That's an interesting one. I want to see that one with the guy getting arrested, but I know you said maybe another time.
Well, I got a piece. It's like a 30-minute video, so
it's the best.
We're not going to show the whole 30 minutes. So I have to literally watch it all again and then write down the times and the pieces of it that we want to show.
Well, and we could let.
Why don't you do that?
Okay.
You could do something.
All right.
I do all.
But
this.
And then when we play it, the little pieces, you could put the link or like the site or something, so they could go watch the whole thing later on.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Promote someone else's video.
Oh.
Watch our videos. Watch this drunk guy's videos. All right.
It's the best drunk guy and the cutest drunk guy ever.
He's just funny.
He's
funny. Save it. We'll play it. I swear we'll play it, but just say it.
Just not today.
Not today. Okay, so I only did 2 I didn't do Rotten Tomatoes because I wanted to show that video because that was funny.
Okay.
But I have 2 news articles. This one's actually pretty good and actually comes with a video we could watch. This one's funny. Porch pirate dresses up as trash bag to steal package worth $10. So Omar Gabriel Munoz, it was his house, and on his blink door camera, he saw a trash bag waddling up to his front steps, stopping, waddling up, stopping, and he was trying to steal. He kept having packages missing off his porch. This guy, so he had the camera out there on one day while he was at work, and he saw this guy. A guy was in a hefty trash bag on him, and he was moving, he would stop if someone was coming by, so just trash was on the ground in the middle of the sidewalk, I guess. And he got all the way up to his house and then stole the package that was there, and all it was 2 phone chargers worth $10.
But this trash bag man must be doing that to other people.
Yeah, of course. But it's
he just puts all the packages in his trash can that he's waddling?
Yeah, he probably just reaches out the top of the bag and pulls it in.
Wow, that's cool.
It's just funny.
I mean, that's not nice, but that's kind of interesting.
Well, not only that, but if someone catches you in the act, what are you going to pop out the trash bag and run, or are you going to try to run with that?
That would be even better.
This is the... Hold on.
That would be so freaky.
This is the video right here. On 2.
That is crazy.
Right
Imagine seeing that in your camera.
This should be it, yeah. So this isn't the one.
What is that?
This is them just telling the story. A Brampton, Ontario man is police custody allegedly trying to steal. It's only 2 minutes. Watch. It should show the guy in the trash bag. There's a botched attempt on camera. Straight out of the 6 TV.
Oh.
It says 6IX. You pronounce it 6IX.
Hey, too bad he didn't have a Subaru.
That is an idiot trying to... He got stuck. You idiot. What a moron. Where's the one with the trash bag, though?
See? Not prepared.
I know, but the video was right at the top, unless it's at the end.
Do some scrolling.
Dude, I swear, if someone... Oh, my gosh.
That's
I
like-
wish somebody would try to run up and steal a package
No.
off there when I was getting home.
Don't.
Do it. Do it. I want you to do it.
Do not.
Yep.
He's armed and dangerous.
I'm going to pick up... If I found out someone was doing that, I would take all of Cypher's excrement in the front yard and put it in a box. And I would stick it on the front steps.
And just wait to see who comes
Let
and
them
grabs
take it. I don't even need to be here. Just let them have it. And I would do that. I would mix the boxes up so I knew which one it was.
Wow.
This is nothing.
I mean, this is just not
It doesn't
fair,
have
Randy.
it. I know. That's okay. That was still
Come
funny.
on, you could find it.
Here it is.
Finally.
Oh, I hate ads, dude.
What is going on
I
today?
know. I hate ads.
We are so not prepared.
Yeah, well, things happen.
Do you want to give me a kiss while we're waiting?
No. No.
Kiss.
No, hold on. Here we go.
We start with bizarre video out of North Sacramento tonight.
That'd be
a
kinda
person
weird, I mean.
hiding inside a trash bag just to steal a small package. Good evening. I'm
Look
Laura
at this
Easter.
guy.
And I'm Chris Thomas. There's something you have to see.
Look at.
Just take a look. There you see that person covered in a trash bag taking that
My
small package
God.
from this doorstep in Glenwood Meadows.
Like, bro, just run
That
up and
is
get.
so
Look, he like
cool.
hoovered it up underneath the bottom of the trash bag.
And how would you ever figure out who that is?
I don't know. Why don't you just wear a hood on your like just wear a mask, wear a hood, right?
Wear a trash bag.
Yeah, the trash bag bandit. I like that. It's almost like the fart filter.
Oh God.
All right, here's the other one I got. This
And-
one, this was good.
That's crazy.
What?
At my mom's house, the whole fart filter
Yeah, I know.
with my brother.
Yeah,
And there's really,
and it's really a thing.
yeah. My brother said he sprays perfume,
He
sprays cologne.
he let one rip, and he said it's okay because he sprayed cologne on his pants just in case this happened. Yeah, as a joke.
And then somebody said that there should be fart filters.
I said it's like a fart filter. Everyone laughed, and then Allie looked it up, and they actually make these things.
Yeah, if you look online, type in fart filter into Amazon, and there's legit, that's a thing.
Yeah.
There for girls, it's called tooties. And you can buy tooties. Like, so if you're going to a big Italian family get together, buy some tooties.
Dude, how many times do you like think of something that like I remember the first time I thought about taco plates, and you look online, it's there. I remember Brett thought of the water pillow or something once, where it heats up like a pillow, like a water bed, but a water pillow, and it heats up. Looked online, it was already there.
Oh yeah,
Everything. All right, this one is so a Ghana man studying forestry in Alabama set a world record for most trees hugged in an hour when he hugged 1,123 trees at Tuskegee National Forest in an hour. So like,
Why is this on the news?
who like?
This
wh-
is a
where do
news.
you get this? Yes, yeah. Look at.
I mean,
Abukar Tahiru, 29, became interested in nature conservation while growing up in a farming community in Tepa, Ghana. He is pursuing a master's degree in forestry at Auburn University. The record attempt required that Tahiru wrap both of his arms around a tree in a close embrace without causing any damage to the trees, God forbid. No tree could be hugged more than once, requiring Tahiru to move quickly between each hug. And he did 1,100
I just
trees.
don't get it.
Why? That's what I'm saying. And who knows these are records? You realize you probably could think of any record, like who turned that light switch on and off as many times in a minute.
Right.
That's a thing. They're all things.
Yeah.
These are all things that
Well, there's
people
one
have.
for the longest kiss after eating a jalapeno too.
Really?
Yeah, it was on The Bachelorette.
Do they both eat jalapenos and then
They
kiss?
both ate habaneros, and then they had to see how long they could kiss.
'Cause it's like
so-
burning.
Yeah, and they were like drooling on each other,
Mhm.
and it was their first date,
That's
And
even better.
and they had to like keep their mouth together to beat the time. I forget, it was over 2 minutes or something
Why,
like that.
Like, if someone said that to you, would you be like, "Yeah"? I'd be like, "No, I don't. I'm good. Like, keep the record. I don't need
Yeah,
it."
it's not something that I want to be in the book for.
I'm sure, like a tree hugger. It's
Like,
funny. It's a tree hugger.
I'd rather be in the book for flying the first plane or something.
Yeah.
You know
Something
what I mean?
cool.
Not-
Yeah. Or like Rob Dyrdek, he did the biggest car flip, I think, or something.
Yeah,
he had
something like
for a
that.
while. Yeah, something cool.
You know?
Not hugging trees.
Not hugging trees.
No, no, thank you.
A tree hugger. Doesn't that mean something
Yeah,
back in the day?
yeah, it does.
Oops.
It's a tree hugger.
That's just not what I meant, guys.
I think it's more of like, though it's supposed to be more like a like a hippie, like
Yeah.
people who would save,
like real trees.
tie themselves, like chain themselves to a tree, so you can't destroy the forest, kind of thing. Tree
why
huggers,
was that even
hippies.
a word back in the day, anyways?
Because a lot of people did demonstrations and stuff like that in like the 60s and 70s, I think. Like save the rainforest, man. God, dude.
No.
Hmm.
I mean,
I don't know. Ask them. I'm not a bigot.
I'm not the one of that word either.
Okay, so I don't
But I
know.
just don't know why that name.
Do you want me to
It's
explain all slang words that are derogatory to you? I don't know why they come up with them. They just do.
I'm really thinking hard. But nothing comes.
My favorite is idiot. Like the simple ones are the best. Stupid. Idiot.
Yeah, like where did those words come from?
Somebody doing something real stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. No Rotten Tomatoes this week, which is fine. But we're leaving for 2 weeks. Well, we're leaving for 1 week, but that's 2 weekends, so we won't be here to do a podcast. But we're going to Florida, so maybe we'll get some cool footage, so when we get back, we can mix it in with our show.
Yeah.
We can shoot some stuff on the phone while we're there.
Yep.
Get some people doing weird stuff. We always seem to run into people doing weird things.
Yeah, but we're gonna
Or
have
into
to
weird
sit
people.
there and record them.
Yeah. I'll be like, you want to be on our podcast? They'll be like, how many
my-
subscribers you got? I'll be like, 200,000. Check us out, but we won't give them it until we leave, and then they look.
Oh,
They're like,
that's a good-
29? Losers.
That's a good way to do it, though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Hey, you want to be part of our podcast?
Or you know what we could do?
We walk around talking to really interesting
I
people.
have an idea.
Yeah.
We could sit in garbage bags on the bench
Yeah.
and be that trash man
And get
guy.
kicked out.
And like, what?
You get kicked out of the park.
No, we'll just be trash can, like with the little people with our camera,
Like
and we
Oscar the
could
Grouch.
and we could watch people doing weird things and get it on camera.
I'll just take out my phone and record it. Because most people doing stupid things or weird things, they don't care and they don't know that they're being recorded anyway. So,
And how would you bring me in the park in a trash bag, anyways?
like this. How would you do it?
No, we could like walk into the park that way. See if they notice us.
They'll definitely notice. Well, no. Yeah, they'll definitely notice you.
You think
If
so?
you were in like one of the, like a robot suit or something, like they might not bother you. They might think you're part of like the attraction somewhere.
Yeah.
But all
Or somebody would walk by and pick me up thinking I was trash. And then I'd be going.
and then I would have to chase you like this. No.
I would be in some big trash
Yeah.
situation with conveyor belts and you have to come and find me.
Yeah. But
That would be my luck.
anyways,
Yeah.
we'll be back in a couple weeks. Say bye-bye, pups.
Oh, yeah. She's been under me this whole time.
Okay. So that's it.
Bye, everybody. Oh, can't make her talk. Say hi.
Bye, everybody. All right. That was fun. We'll see you guys in a couple weeks when we get back. All right? Peace!
Disney.